Hey Sachin, hey Ramesh, hi Swati. Guys, turn your chat settings to all panelists and attendees. Ah, yeah, new background. Ah, uh, sometimes last moment things happen. I really, it looks good. I rarely use this background. For the last couple of days, I've been using this room for my calls and everything. Thank you. Hi Sua, hey Nandini, hey Arun, hey Radhika. Wonderful to see you guys. Great. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic. I generally discuss the step next to it, but today I want to discuss the first step because see, I myself have faced so many problems in starting new endeavors. So discussing only how to become a finisher, how to finish what you start, consistency, it doesn't make sense. And because I have been seeing that so many people in our community are struggling to even start. Is that a reality? Hi Vijay. So many people are struggling to even start. Now, when people are struggling to start, for them, consistency, finishing, those are good things. But what they need right now, they need to jump, they need to start, they need to take the plunge, the leap of faith, the first step. Now, Lao Tzu has said that journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. You all would have heard this. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, and then second step, and then third step. No, taking the first step doesn't ensure that you will reach to 1,000 miles, but it's a guarantee that if you will not take the first step, you will not reach anywhere. That's a guarantee. If you just start, it's not a guarantee that you will finish it and you will get all the rewards. But if you won't start, it's a guarantee that you will have failure. You will, not be able to be happy, fulfilled. You will have unfulfilled dreams in your heart, which will keep on pinching you for a lifetime. And people here are facing that. Yes or no? How many of you are facing that? Hmm? That you wanted to do so many things in your life, but you never took that first step. It was so scary. It was so challenging. How do we take that first step? Today we are going to discuss that. And yes, am I saying it's easy? I'll be a liar if I'll say that it's easy. It's very challenging. The challenges are not out there mostly. The challenges are where, my friends? Challenges are where? Exactly. Yes. Within us. It's very difficult. Sometimes staying poor is easier than starting a new endeavor. How many of you have lived that, or you have probably experienced it from someone else angle? That staying mediocre is easier, staying poor is easier, killing your needs every day. You have to check your bank account 10 times before doing any purchase, without for taking any decision. That's easier than to start. Exactly. Arshad, wonderful point. People justify that at least I'm happy, at least, I have respect. At least, I'm spiritual. I believe in God. I believe in Almighty. They justify it. But deep within, everyone knows that they want to accomplish something. Everyone. Even if you are conditioned for last 40 years in a mediocre way, you still have some fire, little fire there inside of you. Because this is how we have been created. See, conditioning has been done, but your creation, that is pure. That will ignite that fire from time to time. It's like a bulb which keeps on flickering, It doesn't give you that light, but it keeps on flickering. And what does that do to you? Tell me. When that bulb flickers, what does that do to you? You're sitting normally, and that bulb is flickering, that tube light is flickering. What will it happen? Huh? It will distract you. It will make you irritated, frustrated. You would want to either switch it off or switch it on. But boss, how do we switch it off? It's our dream. We can't switch it off. And switching it on requires so much of courage. So we are stuck. We can't switch that off and we can't switch that on. We are stuck in the middle. Stuck is generally in the middle only. How many people are able to relate to this? Type me in the chat box. Guys, wake up. Thursdays are supposed to be massive action Thursdays. Yes? Wonderful. Wonderful. Great. Great to see you. Maru, Kim, Manjula, Bulbul, Vishwas is there. Govinda Krishna is there. Wonderful. Great, great. Wonderful. Last year, I told you in the Telegram group also. Last year, I was struggling. I was struggling badly, not in terms of money, not in terms of other aspects of life. I was struggling with a simple thing, very simple thing. You would laugh on this thing. See, I had a lot of savings. I had a lot of liquidity. Everything was fine. I was struggling with one thing. I was struggling to start a community. I had taught so many people, one-to-ones, live, group, recorded sessions. I had done so much of work, but I was struggling to build a community. I was not even starting that. I used to do one batch and then leave them. I used to do another batch and this is just leave them. And then another, and then just leave them. The desire to build a community was there. That desire was there. Every batch, after every batch, I used to think, no, I'll start it now. Now today I'll start it. Now this time I'll start it. But those fears, those inner chatters, those thoughts used to say that if you'll start, then people will think, ah, Akash has 0 people in his community. He has only 1 person in his community. That I used to think. Because my mind was running towards that perfectionism, that image that I had created. And because of that, I was suffering since last 2.5, 3 years. I was teaching people. I was coaching people. I was getting results, but not building the community. So all the people were left. I was not able to serve them like I'm serving you right now. This was my dream that I'll serve them. I was not doing that. How to do that? How to call and collect all those people? I was not maintaining a repository of email IDs. I was not maintaining a repository of who we are serving. Not at one place. Wanted to do it. That bulb was flickering. One day, I thought, I'll say it in Hindi. I thought, dekha jayega. I thought, we'll see. Let's jump. Let's jump. What's the worst that could happen? We'll die. I'm ready to die. We'll jump today. Few people will abuse. Few people will say, where are other people? Let them say. I jumped. And guess what? Nothing happened. Really nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. No one said anything. And we are here today. No one has said anything till date. People love it. 1 year down the line, people will love it more. That's our vision, right? That's our dream that we are seeing together. 5 years down the line, we don't know. Can't even, say what's the dream. It's too big. So starting sometimes becomes the most difficult thing. And we lose so many years. Just imagine if I would have started 2.5, 3 years, 4 years back when I had just started. The size would have been different. Probably the opportunities would have been different. I am on a fast track, but Probably I would have been on highway to greater things. Yes, I missed opportunities, but that's how I've learned. And that's the mistake I don't want you to do. You know, you should learn from your failures, but you should learn from other people's failures also. So how many of you are ready to take a plunge, are ready to start? Type me in the chat box. This is so wonderful. See, this is so good. No one says no anytime. Conscious mind always says yes. I love this. But you know what? When you consciously keep on saying yes, 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 your subconscious mind also starts saying yes. That's the magic. That's it. This is the only magic. Right now, you're not saying subconsciously, you're saying consciously. Yes, Akash, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Hmm? Wonderful. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen? Yes, all of you can see my screen, right? Wonderful. Great. See, whenever we want to start something new, whenever, it's very painful. It's amazingly scary. It's so painful. See, pain isn't starting something new. Pain is never in starting something which we are already doing. Never. Which you are already doing. For me to start these mastermind calls was painful. It was a decision that I took. And by God's grace, since the time we have taken this endeavor, since by God's grace, we have never broken it. Even for a day, even for a week, we have never broken this. Earlier, we used to do it on Wednesdays. How many of you remember earlier we used to do it on Wednesdays? Yes. Then we started doing it on Thursdays because I thought, let's change it. I was facing some problems on Wednesdays. I would have missed that particular Wednesday. Started doing on Thursdays. That means what? That starting was the biggest problem. Now continuing it is not that big a deal. But starting off, it was difficult. It's painful. It's scary. So many uncertainties are there. What if this happens? What if that happens? So many uncertainties. Would anyone like to share what are the pains? In the chat box, share what are the pains that you face. What are the thought processes? What happens when you have to start something new? What's the obstacle in starting? In starting, I'm saying. Okay, fear is there, consistency is there. Okay, fear, contradictory thoughts, doubt, self-confidence, lack of clarity. Wonderful. Negative mind. What will people say? Wonderful. Impatience. How impatience begins? How impatience? Failure, Opila, is again fear only. So I have mentioned it in fear only. There will be no outcome of this. That's also fear, although uncomfortable feeling. Wonderful. Lack of know-how. Yes, I want to start, but how to? See, I want to build a missile. How to? I don't know. Hmm? Arshad is saying procrastination some other day. So, yes, you procrastinate, but because of these problems. So, we won't write procrastination. Because of these problems, you procrastinate, Arshad. Are you getting? Yes? Lack of urgency and hunger. Yes? So many points, so many problems. Laziness. Yes, I've written what will people say. Lack of belief. Wonderful, Sua. Fear of losing. Yes. A lot of fears are there. Losing, failure, success, other people, losing money. Yes. Contentment. Contentment. Okay. Excuses. You make excuses because you make excuses because, Nandini. Justifications as to why not right now. Blames. Are you getting it? And who is the culprit here? Who is the culprit here of using all these things? My God, it is you against all these things. Fear, contradictory thoughts, doubt, self-confidence, clarity, negative mindset. What will people say? There will be no outcome, uncomfortable feeling, lack of know-how, lack of urgency and hunger, laziness, lack of belief, contentment, justification, blames. You forgot a couple of things. Family, lack of family support. Yes. Just imagine one person wants to do a business, or one person wants to follow a passion, or one person wants to do something in life against all these things. Doesn't it look like a very, very difficult task? And that is why you are not able to do it. That's the exact reason. See, I didn't say any of this. Did I say? No, you are saying this because you are facing it. Lack of time and resources. Perfect. That's Arshad, that's that. Let's cover that in belief. That's belief system. I'm too old, I'm too young. Yes, that's belief. So you are against all this, but within you only, there are people within you, like you, worse than you, who have lesser money than you, who don't have hands, who don't have legs, who can't speak, who are illiterate, who don't have any family support, no family only. Don't only know who is my father, who is my mother. Now they have made it big in life. And simple people like you have also made without any major problems. See, Sachin Bansal and Binny Bansal, the creators of Flipkart, they had normal life. No problems as such. Some people think, no, if I'm too poor, then only I can become too rich. Not like that, yeah. Bill Gates had normal life, no such problems. So many people had normal life. Now some people think, no, but Akash, I'm pretty rich. I can't become more rich. No, Mukesh Ambani was rich. His father had made a lot of money. Still, he grew the business 100 times. So you will have examples of every strata, every culture, every race, every gender, everything, wherein people have made a name, where people have made a fame, where people have accomplished whatever they wanted to do. Now, you don't have belief. That means that is your inner problem. That's not a fact. that you can't do it. You think you're too young? Have young people done it? Yes. You think you're too old? Have old people done it? Yes. You think you're too short? Have short people done it? Yes. Sachin Tendulkar. So many other examples. You're too tall. Generally, this is not a limiting belief, but still, tall people have done it. Everyone has done it. People who didn't have time have done it. They have made time. People who were negative became positive. People who didn't have clarity took clarity. So everyone has done it who wanted to do it. But tell me, let's face the mirror right now. Do you even want it? You can say no. No one will judge you. If you're afraid to say no in front of others, you can privately message me here that no, Akash, I don't want to do it. I'm scared. I can't do it. I want to live my life like this. Or you really want to do it. Because see, that feeling of really want to do it versus little bit, Akash, 5% I want to, 95 I don't want to. That will make a huge difference. Huge difference. See, you can break that wall. See, you think these are different walls. You think these are different walls. All these points, they're different. No, no. This is one wall only. One wall. These are all bricks of that wall. Now, some people think, Arey, let me first break laziness, then I will break my belief. Let me first break this. What will people say? Then I will break my negative mindset. No, it doesn't work like this. How many of you are getting it? Are you getting this clarity? It's not that you have to break one thing. It all works in tandem. It's all related, my friends. Yes, Vignesh. Exactly, my friends. Everything is related. So it's not a Herculean task. If you are now able to see the picture, you just have one wall. How many of you are finding it easier now than before? That there is only one wall. Type in the comment box. I want you to type in the chat box. Please do that. It's very important. There is only one wall. Type it. I'm waiting. I want everyone to type. There is only one wall. It's a important thing because your mind should know this, that you have to break only one wall. There are not 100 walls or 10,000 walls. No. Those are bricks in the wall. Some bricks are more of limiting beliefs. Some people have bricks of fear more. Some people have, it's all related, yaar. Are you seeing this? How many people are typing in the chat box? Isn't this beautiful? This is beautiful. Now, these are not people here. This is not crowd. Every person here has family. Every person here has dreams. Every person here has individuality. When they wake up, they want to do something. When they sleep, they want to do something. Everyone has dreams in there and everyone has purpose. We may say 100 people are there, 200 people. Those are not 100, 200. You're not crowd. You're individual person who has to accomplish something. Now, I have been part of crowds. I have been part of crowds. I still attend sessions. I still take classes. I'm still part of crowds. But yes, I wanted to do something individually also. And I know a lot of you here want to do it. We'll do it together. Don't worry. We'll do it. Why is starting difficult? First thing, mind is stopping you. Your mind, all of you said that it's within you. It's inside of you. You want to, you want to, you know, start a new endeavor. You want to start a new business. You want to start a new startup. Mind stops you. Mind says, boss, are you crazy? You need to read more books. You can't just waste this money like this. You need to do this. You need to do that. Mind stops you. Now, this is where 80% of the people get stopped. Mind. There are two other things also, but this is where 80% of the thing gets stopped. Mind. Within mind, overthinking is a big problem. Yes or no? Whenever you have to start something new, overthinking all the time, thinking, should I do it? Should I do it? What if this happens? What if this happens? Should I do it? What if this happens? What if they say this? What if that happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? All of you want to become gods. You want to cover all the scenarios. कोई scenario रह ना जाए. Huh? Some scenario should not get missed. Every scenario you want to cover. You are such amazing people. What did you study so much? Did you study so much? Did you overthink so much in your studies? No, you never. Otherwise, you would have been IAS and IPS and IITs and IIMs. No, you didn't. But you did perfectly well in your college. And you have come here today. You have reached to a certain point. You need to now drop this overthinking. You can't think enough. You can't think enough. You can spend 10 years overthinking. Nothing will happen. You will not reach every scenario. You think overthinking will give you that clarity? What do you think? Overthinking gives clarity? Some people say, Akash, with time, clarity comes. See, with time, clarity comes only when you're playing the game. Write it down in your notes. If you're making notes, write it down. With time, clarity comes only when you are playing the game. When I started playing my games that I wanted to start, clarity came eventually when I was doing it. I understood things more deeply. Clarity never comes with time. That you sit and think every day and you'll get clarity. It won't happen. It simply won't happen. It has never happened for anyone. It won't happen for you. Even after 10 years of overthinking, you will still be a fresher. You will still be a beginner. You will still be an immature person. You'll still be a rookie. You can think for 10 years. Next is now over planning. I should read this book. I should take this course. I should do this. Over planning before starting. Arey boss, take the plunge. And then do whatever you want to. Do I read books? Do you think I would be reading books? I'm reading books all the time. All the time I'm reading books. All the time I'm listening to something or the other. Whenever I get time. Whenever I'm not speaking anything, I'm listening. Whenever I'm not producing anything, I'm consuming. But am I waiting that I should consume everything and then I'll produce? That I should reach to that point wherein I know everything. I'm like God, and then I'll do it. Huh? No, this is not what we do. This is not what you are supposed to do. Planning is good, but over planning is fear. Overthinking is fear. Simply you're just trying to avoid and you don't want to come to a conclusion, my friends. This is not what you are supposed to do. Next, perfectionism. Oh, this is my favorite. Huh? Perfectionism. Boss, if you do something, it has to be done in the perfect way. Otherwise, we won't do it. How many agree? Let's do it perfectly. Otherwise, let's not do it. Everyone will agree. And everyone will suffer, I'm telling you. Either do it perfectly or don't do it. Arey boss. Arey boss. Please. Where are your feet? You're God. You will do everything perfectly. Huh? If God would have created everything perfectly, I'm telling you, we all would have been 6'6". Not girls, they won't look good in 6'6". 5'7". Let's say 5'7" for them. We all would have been in the perfect physique, in the perfect figure. We all would have been rich. We all would have been happy. God didn't create anything perfect. Where is perfection here? Tell me. Where is perfection? There is no perfection in this room. There is no perfection in this house. There is no perfection in this city, in this country, in this world, in this universe. Or we can say that everything is perfect here. That is another way to look. That this chaos, this mess is perfect. This imperfection is perfect. How many of you are having a breakthrough right now? Your imperfection is perfect, my friends. People want imperfection out of you. People don't want perfect products. There is nothing perfect. Tell me, is iPhone perfect? Is iPhone perfect? It's not. It's something that they have created and given to you. And they are saying it's good. It's the best that we could have done. You're saying wonderful. I accept your best. I accept your best. It's their best. It's not perfect. How many of you are getting it? When iPhone 3G was there, it was their best. It was not perfect. Today, iPhone 12 is there. It's their best. It's not perfect. Do your best in that moment, whatever your best is. In that moment, whatever your best is. In that day, whatever your best is. Do that. Can we all do that? It may not be best according to the prime ministers and presidents and Ambanis and Adanis and the Bill Gates. It may not be the best according to them. But probably for me, it's a lifesaver. When I started off my programs, it was far from best. I'm telling you, it was far from best. With the quality that I started off. But I'm telling you, so many people got benefited at that time. Every batch, every session that I did, even 4 years with that skill set, with that experience, with that knowledge level, still people got transformation. Still people got benefited. Still people said, Akash, it was the best decision of my life to come to your program. See, I'm not praising you. I'm telling you a point. I'm not praising myself. No, I'm telling you a point. With that level of basic knowledge, basic skills, still people. Why? Because maybe that imperfection is something that they were looking at. They were looking for. Maybe they didn't want Tony Robbins at that time. They thought someone like their brother, like their son, like their subordinate, someone should tell them and they'll understand. Are you getting it? There's no perfection. Perfect people fail more and they are not liked by anyone. Perfection comes out of ego and ego is not accepted by anyone. Do you accept ego? No, you won't. You won't accept it in your mother. You won't accept it in your father. You won't accept it in your husband. You won't accept it in your wife. You will not accept it in anyone. Then why are you in the ego of perfectionism? Because I want perfect time. I want perfect product, perfect results, perfect effort. I want to do it when I can do 100 push-ups. I want to do it when I can run 10 kilometers. I want to do it when I can create $1 million startup. $1 million startups are never created with the thought of creating $1 million startup. They just start randomly. One day they just open their MacBook, they just open their Windows, their laptop, and they start writing the code. Getting it? Leave perfectionism from today. Maybe people want to see problems more in your product. It's okay. You'll get better. Maybe they'll like that problem. Maybe they'll like your customer service, how you solve those problems, how you solve those bugs. It's okay. Everyone has customer service. Do you think Indigo ships every cargo in the right destination? They don't. How many people have missed their cargoes? I have. Just imagine. They are running billion-dollar companies, not able to ship cargo properly. But that's fine, right? That's fine. They're at least $1 billion. 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 or 100 mistakes are fine. When you are transacting thousands of transactions every day, the percentage is pretty low. Next, fear. Next, doubt. Akash, how to deal with doubts? How to deal with fear when fear is coming? Akash, I want to start, but what if this happens? What I have told you n number of times. There are n number of sessions on that. You just have to follow what has been said in those sessions. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. Yes, Akash, I want to do it. But this but is the responsible, it's responsible for all the problems of your life. I want to do it, Akash, but maybe tomorrow, maybe day after, maybe next week. This is responsible for every problem of your life. This but. Because why did this but come in the first place? Hello? Why did this but come in the first place? Because of the points that we discussed in the first section. All those points, that laundry list. That but is coming because of that. There is another thing which stops us. Our body is stopping us. Not only our mind, our body. Our body is stopping us. Because so many emotions are trapped inside our body. Have you ever heard about acupuncture? Anyone here has heard about acupuncture? Anyone here has heard about physiotherapy? So many emotions are trapped inside our body. Emotions of fear, emotions of sadness, anxiety, anger, they're trapped inside. Oh, probably your mind gives you some hint. Obviously, that signal is not very strong from your mind, but that hint is coming. But your body says, screw you. Body says to mind sometimes, screw you. Has it happened with you? Mind was ready, but body said, boss. Because body also has feelings, it has conditioning. The muscle, the nerves, the nervous system, that is also conditioned. You have to bring it into also action. That physical aspect is also important. Not only the mental aspect. The physical aspect is also important. Let me tell you the solution to this. Are you ready? It's fun solution. It's not a boring solution. It's one of the most fun things that you can do in your life for body. Go to a room. Close the room. Like literally lock the room. It's not safe to keep the room open. What I'm about to tell you. You have to lock the room. And do whatever you want to do. You want to dance, you want to jump, you want to crawl on the floor, you want to bang your head. Don't bang it against the wall. Otherwise, other physical problems will come. Do whatever you want to. You want to put music, you want to cry, you want to laugh, you want to scream. Do whatever you want to. Just imagine. Has anyone done it? Do you do it regularly? You don't. Most of you, I know you won't be. You would have done it once or twice, but not regularly. By regularly, I don't mean every day. You can't do it every day, but at least twice a month, you should do it. Say, don't dance only. If you don't feel like dancing, if you feel like jumping, then jump. Whatever voice is coming from within, do that. You want to crawl. You want to punch walls, do that. You want to punch your pillow, you want to punch your mattress, do that. You want to bang your head against the pillow, do that. You want to do jumping jacks, Navneet, do that. But this will release all your emotions from body. This will give you purity. This will give you strength. This will release your ego. This will release your inhibitions. Now, I don't want to make a funny face here. Because if I'll make a funny face, I'll think, what will my people think? It will be on recordings. So I don't want to do here in front of all of you. But this inhibition is the reason that you're not starting in the first place. So it's okay. You can do no problems. No one cares. When you'll start understanding that no one cares, it's only you who is caring. If I'll tell you to say yes 5 times, you won't even say yes. Some of you will think, "Arey, my husband is there, Akash. What will he think? He will think I've gone mad. My parents are there, Akash. They will think I've gone mad. I can't do yes." Manoj is saying you have already done it twice. Ready to say yes 5 times? Let's release some emotions. Ready to say yes 5 times? Don't think about your wife. Huh? Usko bhi bula lo. Call her also. Don't think about your husband. Don't think about your parents. Call them also. Thinking too much about others, this is the source of all your problems. No one cares. Ready? Let's do yes 5 times. Let's do it. Start. Guys, tell me in the chat box first. Are you ready for it? With full energy, I don't want yes, yes, yes. No. Boss, don't do it otherwise. I want full energy. Huh? It's Thursday. Thursday 9:45. It should be full energy. It's okay if you're eating food, yaar. Keep the plate, hands dirty. It's fine. You can say yes 5 times. No problem. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Don't type now. Say you have to say yes. Don't type. Yes. Shout it. Say, I'm also doing it. I have also family. I also have wife. I have kids. Kid. I have kid. Do it, no problems. Yes, 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 yes. Anyone died? Anyone got killed by parents? Hmm? Anyone was thrown out? Nothing will happen. Sujit is saying my father came. Wonderful. Fathers should come. Fathers will come if you'll do it once in a blue moon. If you'll do it every day, if you'll do it every week, they will stop coming. No problems. Tell them it's part of my commando training. It's fine. It will come once. That flying chappal, it will come twice. They'll get tired. They'll say you're mad. You are insane. And you know what? Every successful person was told that that person, he or she is mad, insane. Wonderful, my friends. Wonderful. This is so good. Hmm? I'm reading your comments and I'm feeling so high. I'm feeling so good. Wonderful. This is so good. Hmm? Great, Sujit. Wonderful. The third is your family and external entities are stopping you. They also stop you from starting new things. Yes or no? Again, flying chappal will come. This time it was not aimed properly. That time it will be aimed properly. When you have to do something new. You know why why they mostly say no to you? Hmm? Because maybe they don't trust you. That's one of the reasons. They don't want to lose money. They don't trust you. They feel like you will start and you will stop. But this is what you also feel from within, right? So if you are feeling from within, that's fine. But if they are feeling from outside, that's wrong. You are also feeling from within, na? That was acceptable. But when they are feeling, they're not your, they're not against you. In 99% of the times, they're not against you. They're in favor of you. They want you to see your growth. They want to see you rising to that levels. But they're afraid. My wife was afraid. My wife used to think I'm half psycho. After some time of marriage, she used to start, when I used to do this, yes, yes, and affirmations, incantations, and all those things, she used to think I'm half crazy. But they're afraid. That's their genuine thing. But when you'll keep on doing it, when you'll show them results, they'll accept it. They'll accept it. Exactly, Pradanya. Bilkul sahi. Ekdam correct. Perfect. When we are unsure, they feel it. When we are convinced, they can. When I was leaving my career of CA, I wrote a letter to my father and mother and wife. I wrote a letter to them. They were there in the same house. Huh? But I wrote a letter. Everyone says, no, you give it in writing. My parents didn't say. My wife didn't say. But I still gave it in writing. I was at that level of confidence. I gave it in writing. They said, I said, no, no, I'm giving it in writing. I'll do it. I've shown you results. I'll show you results. They said, but this CA, this is also important. I said, Who said that I'm not a CA from today? I am. It's just that I'm not working in that line. I am. But Akash, this, that, I said, see, two options. You want me to be in the top 5, top 10, not percent, top 5, top 10 CAs in the entire country, whom the entire institute is proud of. You want me to be there, or you want me to be a normal CA who is doing the normal stuff? With due respect, they said, no, no, we want you to grow. Then I said, let me do it what I want to. What's the problem? I'll show you the results. And I started showing them results. They will stop you. I'm telling you, they will stop you. But you have to convince them. Don't fight. Convince. Arun is asking, do you motivate your wife also? She motivates. By the way, can I give you a good news today? Good news. It's not for me only, it's for all of you. I started writing my new book today. I'll be finishing it in the next 40-45 days, and I'll be publishing it this year only. Soon the dates will come out. I'll be keeping you updated. Everything, topic, title, everything, cover, everything. I'll keep you all updated. But I started writing my new book today, right? And that's how we brought this topic up today about starting. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. It means a lot. I'll do that, Arun. I have to sell you my book. So why won't I give you the title? Just kidding. Yes. So thank you, my friends. Yes. Okay. Now, you asked about wife. When I was writing my first book, and when I'm writing my second book, I paid a huge sum of money, huge sum, to her, and said, like, I don't want to tell you the figure, you will be shocked, but I said, if I don't complete this task by this time, never return this money. Now tell me, does it involve this theory of pain and pleasure? Oh my God, it's so painful not to do it. It's so bloody painful. But people are not ready to take up that challenge, yeah. People are soft. Take up these kind of challenges in life. You will become so good in life. Your mind will not allow you to fail if the amount is very big. If it's so significant, your mind will not allow you to fail. You will figure out a way. You want to write your book? Do this. The thing that you want to do anything, do this. With your parents, with your wife, with anyone, with your husband. Follow this. Now, starting is just a decision away. It's just a decision away. All of you close your eyes. Close your eyes. Some people think, no, Akash, starting will take a lot of time. Lot of time. No. It's just a decision away. Just a decision away. How many of you want to start? You want to start something new. You want to start doing something which you always wanted to do. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Don't reply here. How many of you want to do something? There is something you want to do. You want to start on that journey. It should be a significant journey. See, something significant, something of value, something of importance, something of power, something of, you should feel that, yeah, I'm on some journey. Not a something of importance. When we are doing it together, then it should be something of importance. Keep your eyes closed. Now let's ignite some fire. Let's ignite some power. Keep your eyes closed. You don't need to be seeing anything. I'll switch off my camera. I'll unshare the screen. There's nothing to see. Keep your eyes closed. And think about a green field, a plain green field. Go to that green field. Walk into that green field. And then kneel down in that green field and take a handful of soil from that green field. You're not taking soil. You're taking power of earth. The power of earth is with you now. Look at the moon. Take the power from it. Ask from it its power. It has immense. It can give you anything. Ask from moon. Ask from the sky. Ask from the stars. Ask from other planets. Ask from God. Ask from your creator. Ask from that supreme energy. Ask from this galaxy. Every entity that has ever been created in this galaxy, ask from it power. Let that power be collected. Ask for that power. Ask for that blessing today. Ask from the universe. And people say there are many universes like our universe. Ask from every universe that has ever been created, that is in existence, bigger or smaller than ours. Ask from everything that has ever been created, that power, that blessing. You have so much of power now. So much of power. Does that task of yours require you to be so much powerful? No. You can complete 100 tasks like that. It doesn't require you to be so much powerful, yet you have been given these blessings, these power. You have it in abundance right now. And it will stay with you till the time you want it to continue. Make a decision right now in this moment that you are going to change your life, that you are going to transform yourself, that you are born not born for mediocrity, that you are born for greatness, that you're born for something great, that you have whatever it takes to become successful within you right in this moment, and that you are about to start now. It is about to start, and it is about to make a paradigm shift. Make that decision. Make that decision. Make that decision. And with a smile on your face now, open your eyes. How many of you made the decision? Tell me in the chat box. What can stop you? What is there? There is nothing. The only thing that is stopping you is within you. There is no external stoppage. Everything is in abundance here. There is so much of money. You think I don't have money? There is so much of money out there. You don't have it right now, but that doesn't mean you won't have it. You don't have skills probably, but skills are the cheapest and the easiest things to learn. I'm sure this moisture in your eyes, Pradanya, this is not of sadness. This is of determination. This is something which was chaining you. That something broke inside. Wonderful. Begin your new life from today. Behave like a different person from today. It's a choice. You can choose not to see that person anymore, Shailesh. You can choose to see a different person. 100%, Govinda. That's what I tell everyone. Ignite that power from within whenever you want to. There is so much of energy. How many of you are feeling energetic right now? You're feeling great right now. You're feeling that you can do anything right now. It is from within. Everything is within. Greatness is within. Sadness is within. Doubt is within. Fear is within. Confidence is within. Everything is within. Now, you have made a decision. I agree. There are two options. Option number A, you can overthink it. From now, again, you have made a decision. You can overthink upon it and procrastinate upon it. No one will remember you. I'm telling you. No one will remember you. There will be nothing. All your greatness will die with you. You can follow that option. You can choose not to. You can act upon it. I personally love imperfect action. You know, every week I attend one session of person from Facebook random who I feel is doing it for the first time. Every week I attend one session. Not fully, but at least I enroll and I attend. 99, 299, 499, 999, whatever they are asking, I attend. You know why? I know that person, that person really sucks. He's a beginner. He has done nothing. But boss, guts, courage to start. And to reward that courage, I do that. I don't tell them this. I'm telling you this. He's better than 99.9% people. I'm telling you, Sachin. With that kind of skill set, with that kind of face, with that kind of age, with that kind of background, with that kind of every damn problem in the world, that person has started. Just imagine if he learns skills, if he learns communication, if he learns manners, where will that person reach? Inside is sorted out. Now only outside needs to be worked upon. Inside it's sorted off. Just imagine. I want you to be there. I love imperfection. Screw perfection. I love imperfection. Wherever you are at whatever juncture of life, imperfect, totally imperfect, the worst possible imperfect, be that. People will connect with you for your imperfections, not for your perfections. For your imperfections. I'm telling you a superpower. I'm telling you a pattern that can totally change your life. Arun, whatever is important for you, there is no particular way which one to start first. Whatever you want to. See, now there are two options. Either you can start one thing, or you can stay confused for next 10 months or 1 year on which one to start. Pick up anything. Whatever is important for you today. Whatever is coming in your mind, you know the answer. Or probably if you want random stuff, you don't want to take responsibility, make chits. Start anything that comes out. Simple. But before you start out, just do one thing. This one thing is important. Why doing this thing and getting success in this thing is important for you. Your compelling reason, your why. Write down that. Suppose you want to start your own book. Suppose you want to start this, you want to start that, whatever you want to start. You want to start your business. Why this is important for you. Don't say because I'll be healthy. Strong compelling reason. We have done numerous sessions on how to find your strong compelling reason. Probably Amandeep, our friend here, will help us in the Telegram group. No, Virendra, today start one. Abhi, when you are in this zone, start one thing. Don't start multiple. Otherwise, you will start doing this over this and this over this. They will be competing among them. Is it clear, Virendra? Okay, perfect. Don't create internal competition. So guys, keep me updated. Keep us all updated. Whatever wins that you are having, even if small, share it in the group. Whatever good things you are doing, share it in the group. Whatever good has happened with you, you didn't expect that to happen, but it's a change. You don't know how it happened. Share it in the group. Share small wins. It's okay. You don't need to earn 100 crores, then only you will share it. No. Whatever small wins, you wake up, you have started waking up early, little bit early, half an hour, 1 hour early. Very good. Share it. Sejal, you're not sure what you want to do, then start with anything. Probably start with working out. Why not lose 5 kgs? Or if you are already fit, then why not write your book? If you don't want to do that, then why not make a painting? If you don't want to do that, why not improve your communication skills? Probably do some TEDx or some public speaking assignments. If you don't want to do that, probably something else. You don't need to be 100% sure. First, I will be sure, then I'll do it. No. What if you're never sure? Zindagi to nikal jayegi na. This life will go. If you're never sure. Or what if you get the surety at the age of 85? Then what will you do? It will be difficult, no? Start with unsurety. Start with less clarity. Anything. Wonderful. Communication is a wonderful thing. Communication is one thing which is very much required in today's time. Wonderful. Yes, wonderful. What if we do some communications classes and all? Would you be interested? What if I teach you communications? How many of you would be interested if we do that? See, it will not be a mastermind call. It will be a full-fledged 1 month kind of an assignment. But yes, after 1 month, your communications will be like next level. That's a guarantee. Gaurav Singh, please do it on next Wednesday, Thursday. Yes. Okay, let's plan it out something. Let me with public speaking. Okay. Let's do one thing. I will plan out a Google form. I will float it in the group. Okay. Whoever is interested in that, they can uh, have their expression of interest that they are interested in that, and probably we'll have a separate session on that for the people who are filling the Google form, and we'll try to take it forward. Communication is very much required in today's time, and communication doesn't mean only with 10,000 people. No, you can communicate with within your office, within your team, definitely. But boss, you have made this promise. You have to start something from today, from tomorrow morning onwards. You have to start something. Don't wait for that Google form. Don't wait for that course to come and then you'll start. Okay, start something. Don't let this fire be extinguished for anything. Okay, wonderful. Great, guys. Hope you like today's session. We'll see you again next Thursday. Okay. Someone is asking a question. Let's take some question. Thank you, Ramesh. Thank you. Thank you, Arshad. Yeah. Jaldi question, jaldi. Thank you, Sachin. Thank you, Kim. Wonderful. Thank you, Ashish, for being there. How to know if I'm planning correctly? Yeah, I don't believe in plans too much. Yeah. At this level, I don't believe in plans too much. Understand? Don't plan correctly. Rather than that, execute. Even if it was a wrongly planned thing, but in execution, you can improvise. See, if it's $1 million company, if it's a $10 million company, if it's $1,000 company, 1,000 crore company, then that planning is essential, because there are so many workforces, there are so many teams, so many budgets have to be given, so many coordination have to be done. One wrong move, one wrong budgeting, and everything will go into uh, everything will be displaced. At that level, planning is much more important. But Vignesh, at your level, when you're just starting off afresh, when you are alone, you are a freelancer, you are an individual, don't do too much. A simple to-do list is okay, it's fine. So I was saying I feel a bit better after months. So what can we do to remove this bit from your better? Feel bit or feel better? Yes. One is saying think in relaxed manner and analyze. Wonderful. Yes. Great, great guys. See you. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care.